So my cigar from last night. I didn't finish it. I logged off. Went straight to bed. I got like 3 hours sleep before the nanny arrived at the house to get the kids ready for school, and I had to get ready. But I'm feeling okay. You know, I've been staggering my sleep. I'm getting 3 hours here, 3 hours there, so that I think they all add up to like 8 hours a day. I'm doing okay, is what I'm trying to say. And here I am, this fine Friday morning, on time even, a little early, with some The Witcher 3 Blood and Wine. Ah, shut up. Let's see if we're live on Facebook. Oh, I left my glasses in the other room again. Crap. There we are. Good to see. Oh, it sounds like the sound's all right then. Daniel and Toby and Malachi and Jason and Roman on Facebook today. See if we can get YouTube up. Oh man, I have way too many tabs. It's gonna be a problem. There we are. And we're on YouTube. Let me pop that chat out. And then switch back to my Facebook chat. And there we go. We got them side by side. Oh, it's wonderful to see all of the regulars and members on YouTube today as well. Sean Fernando, Buff Canuck, Bingo Bill, Matt Rowland, Julian Z, Glenn McCarthy, Automatic Beats, Phil, Josh Bunton, Lucky Babcack, Slatty Bart Fast, Courtney Zayas, Melina Richards, Matt Rowland, Weird Beard, Simon Passat, Phil, and Josh Bunton says, who are you, and what did you do with the Oxhorn who was late and had himself muted? Yeah, no, things are unusual. I'm actually, things are going according to plan so far. Laura is in the chat. I saw your tweet earlier, Laura. Thank you for coming this morning. Sorry that I made you stay up waiting for me last night, and then I ended up going live 30 minutes after you went to sleep. My bad. I'll try to, be more consistent with my Thursday night streams. I'm finding the Thursday night streams are becoming more and more difficult. When I could do them at 7 o'clock, it was okay, The kids hadn't gone to bed yet. I had just finished dinner. I get a 7 o'clock live stream in. I'm done by midnight. I get several hours. But now with, my nanny unable to watch the kids after dinner and I have to put them to bed, I really don't. They're not to bed sometimes between 8:30 and 9. And by then, I'm starting to feel the fatigue of the night. And then I've got to do a Thursday night live stream. I don't know. I got to change something up because, what I did last night is I slept, right? I think I ended up falling asleep for a few hours, which is why I was late to my Thursday night live stream. I got to figure something out. Simon Passant with a sticker tip. Thank you very much, Simon. And then Julian Z says, Ox, so good to see you. Missed last night's stream, but I watched it on demand. Glad to see you enjoying Mass Effect and not going the way of Andromeda. Hope it keeps up and play on. I really am enjoying Mass Effect. I don't think it'll go the way of Andromeda because I'm finding myself invested in the story. Sean Fernando says Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West trailer is out. Yes, I have heard as much, and I'm thrilled. I can't wait for Horizon Forbidden Dawn. Or Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West. Wolf Dragon Tamer says, hi, Ox, on lunch break, so I was able to drop in. Good to see you, Wolf Dragon Tamer. Matt Rowland says, is Ox planning on streaming on Monday, a holiday in the U.S.? Yeah. I think so. Yeah. I am. So, prepare for that. NB Mole Miner became a bronze Ox. Thank you, NB Mole Miner. The Easy Life says, well, hello, Ox. Hope you and the family are doing well. It's been a rough few weeks, so haven't caught a stream for a while. Good to be here today. The Easy Life, it's always good to see you again. Sorry to hear the past few weeks have been rough. I know what that feels like, but there is light at the end of that tunnel. Persistence. And then Daniel on Facebook with a donation of stars. Thank you very much, Daniel. Very kind. Toby says, any Fallout stuff in those Amazon boxes? No. Those are birthday presents for my kids. My kids share a birthday. Well, they were born one day apart. And so I'm throwing a big birthday party for them in June. And so the presents are just starting to come in. And I don't have anywhere to put them. Like, the kids found the spot where I hide Christmas presents. Did you do this as a kid? I never did this as a kid. Like, I learned really early that the whole Santa thing was, you know. But I never wanted to spoil it for my folks, so I played along. I was like, oh, you presents, they just appeared here magically. Okay. I never went and hunted for them. My kids, they turned this house upside down. And they found the spot that I typically hide my Christmas presents. So I can't hide them there now. I've got to find a new spot. So I'm waiting until absolutely the last day to wrap them. I figure if I leave them in the Amazon boxes, they won't touch them, right? I'm going to wait until they're at school. Then I'm going to wrap the presents and hide them someplace they can't find. And I don't know where that'll be. Like, I haven't figured it out yet. They've explored every nook and cranny of the basement. I can't hide it upstairs. That's where our rooms are. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure it out. We'll see. So yeah, in the meantime, the boxes are here. Nick says, a good, cold, rainy day from lockdown Toronto to you. Rain paired with your streams is actually perfection. Thanks for the content as always. Thank you very much, Nick. You know, a good rainy day with the window open and something good on the TV or on your computer, that's a nice time. That's a nice time. Brian Sanchez says, just wanted to say The Walking Dead and Borderlands choose an art style instead of going for realistic graphics. And I think it lets them age better. That's an interesting thought. And yeah, realistic graphics can age poorly as technology advances and things become more real. Realistic graphics of the past look less real. But an art style, now that is ageless. Here is for some coffee, says Lucky Babcack. Thank you very much. I've got a big pint of coffee here. I'm feeling good. Thomas Massaro says, happy birthday to your kids. Thank you very much. I'm sure they'll be delighted when I tell them that the chat says happy birthday. Draco Spider became a Silver Ox. Thank you, Draco. Brian Sanchez says, I stayed up until 2:30 a.m. and then I had to go to bed. I'm down for a Scotch and Smoke Rings change. Scotch and Smoke Rings at 7 is the only stream I'm able to make it to. Yeah, and I won't be able to make that time slot at least until the end of this year, based on my nanny's scheduling. So, yeah, I'm going to have to figure something else out. Josh Bunton says, I knew Santa. Well, we don't, what if? So he says a spoiler about Santa. I never know if the kids are watching. At a young age, so to use a wrestling term, I had to kayfabe belief about Santa. Kayfabe? I don't know enough about wrestling to understand what that is. To kayfabe belief? Dirty McCormick says, speaking of birthdays, I turned 28 on the 9th of June. Gah, I'm getting old. Shut up. I think I turned 40 this year. Yeah. And I think, like, I don't even look at calendars anymore. Just doing the math, I think it's 40. Ugh. Julian Z says, Ox, last night I mentioned that I'd be doing Days Gone. Do you plan to do Walking Dead even if much later? You mentioned it looked dated. That may be due to it being based on a comic book aesthetic. Maybe. I don't know. When I watched the trailer to Walking Dead and then I watched the trailer to Days Gone just looked way more interesting to me. It reminded me of, like, what did it even remind me of? Horizon, it kind of, I mean, the gameplay style, I guess. Well, no, that's very different. I don't know, it just looked interesting. I want to try it. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to try the others as well. Survivor from the old era says, hide the kid, gifts in the trunk of your car, keep the keys on you. Well, that's the problem. I don't have a trunk in my car. I've got a minivan, right? Yes, I'm the soccer dad with the minivan. It's the only vehicle I own. So it doesn't have a trunk. I can't hide anything there. I don't have a shed. I have, like, I mean, I could dig a hole I could dig a pit in the ground. That's about it. So they're staying here in the office for now. Matt says, Ox, we had Christmas presents in our kids' closets one year. They never found them. They're older now, 16 and 12, so they don't hunt anymore. That's what I did. This year, I have a guest room downstairs. I wrapped all the presents, and I hid them in the guest room closet. I figure they never go into the guest room. It's a guest room. There's nothing interesting in the closet. They found them. They found them in the guest room closet. Wolf Dragon Tamer says, if you like Resident Evil 7 and 8, you will love 4. It's not as scary. All right. Well, yeah, I mean, I've been hearing great things about 4, so I'll probably be doing it soon on the program. The Easy Life says, baby has been working her vocal cords, and my wife and I have had bleeding ears. Holy jeez. Our baby's loud being so small. You know what shocked me about my babies? How much their farts really stink. Like they're tiny. They're tiny. They're so small. And yet, when they fart, it's loud. And it's sustained. And then when the odor smacks you in the face, how does that happen? You look at a baby and you think, oh, it's going to have a little toot. That's cute. Ah, ha, ha. But no, it's a straight-on foghorn, then assault to the face with stench. God. So yeah, big things come in small packages. That's what I'm saying. Cleansed in Fire says, I don't recommend Resident Evil 4. Story was kind of bad. Okay, well, I mean, I'm getting conflicting feedback from the chat then. Tom Massaro says, leave them in plain sight and tell them they are returns. That might work. Just get a big box filled with presents. Leave it in plain sight. Oh, those are just going back to Amazon. Don't worry about that. It's all returns. It's boring daddy stuff, you know, like Fallout props. You don't want to worry about that. Kids wouldn't care. David on Facebook says, I love your Fallout lore. My personal favorite game is New Vegas. My one question, though, is which faction would you personally join in New Vegas if you were in the world? I would join Mr. House with the NCR. David, I actually made a video about that very topic. Just Google Oxhorn, why I decided to side with the NCR. And you'll hear my entire reasoning behind it. However, I, like you, had a hard time deciding between Mr. House and the NCR. It was really up to those two. I mean, Yes Man, I explained my reasons why I distrust Yes Man in my video. I mean, he's an AI. He's a rogue AI. That's literally what he is. Freaks me out. Matthew Ryan on Facebook says, hey, Oxhorn, missed your stream last night. Fell asleep waiting for you. Hope you have a good day and a great stream. Thank you, Matthew. And sorry that I made you wait up for, well, eventually nothing. But the video on demand is live, and here I am again. Jocelyn Ryan says, hey there, Oxhorn, from one of the traveling Ryans. Had to make sure I got my stars in for the week 43 and counting. Thank you, Jocelyn Ryan. Has it been 43 weeks on Facebook already? Wow. Well, thank you, guys. All right. Now, plan for the day. We're going to finish this ending. We needed to go to Corvo Bianco. There's someone there who's going to meet us there. Oh. Wait a minute. We were in the middle of a dialogue with her when I had to leave, right? Then I want to load a previous save and do the other ending. That's the plan for today. Anna Pitzer says, definitely might have missed discussion on this, but I think the Telltale Walking Dead would be perfect for the program, despite looking old. All right, thank you, Anna.
I've a daughter, you know. She's fit to wed. Oh,
and Marco says, baby farts smell worse than the Ekamara's sweaty butt. I can only imagine. but I think you're probably right. I mean, I haven't smelled an Ekamara sweaty butt, but baby farts? Yeah.
Master Witcher, some unknown individual barged into the residence. I resisted as best I could, but to no avail.
Who is it?
Alas, they did not do me the basic courtesy of introducing themselves.
Here we go.
Unexpected as ever.
She should be like, you don't look so good.
And beautiful as ever.
Won't you even ask why I've come? Or how I found you?
Wouldn't get a straight answer anyway.
Quite true.
Used to bother me, all your secrets. Now I know if you have something to tell me, you'll tell me. Don't need to ask.
I missed you, Geralt. Madly. Come outside. We can hold hands and stare at the sky. Like some shitty two-crown romance.
Sounds awesome. I love a good two-crown romance.
Brought quite a few books. Let me guess. Working on a new spell?
Not at all. These aren't grimoires, just pleasure reading. The name of the orchid. A widower for half a year.
Always thought you too busy to make time for something as impractical as pleasure reading.
Because I was. But now I'm not. A few weeks ago, I awoke to the realization that I know not what to do next. I have no plan. I have no goal. And you know what? I like that. Finally, I can stop thinking about politics and focus on what's important to me.
Good.
Which is why I came here.
Aw, that was sweet. Yennefer, who could have thought Yennefer could be so sweet? That was really nice. Melina Richards says, lol, baby farts smell fine. Give a greyhound sprouts. And it's like the Battle of the Somme all over again. Did you just compare greyhound sprout farts to the decaying corpses of World War I veterans? Nice.
Liking Toussaint so far?
The landscape's lovely and the towns are charming, no question about that.
But
But the southern sun plays havoc with my wardrobe. To be blunt, wear black down here and you're pretty damn hot.
might need to think about changing your color palette. Off-white and pea green, for instance.
Oh!
And I'll wear scents distilled from turnips and daisies. I think I shall simply stay in the shade. And you'll bring me cool drinks.
Oh!
At regular intervals.
Bring you whatever you want.
He's like, sure. Whatever, Yennefer. Geralt, come on now. Push back a little.
You know, feels kinda strange having a home.
I must say I never pictured you owning real estate.
Was something of an accident, but I'm not about to complain. Yen, back then, before we fought the hunt, said you wanted to run away with me to the world's end. This vineyard, good enough?
Yes, although there's one thing missing.
Namely,
I shall give you a hint. It's large, white, has 4 legs, category taxidermy.
oh yeah, the unicorn.
God, no.
Fine, you can bring it down here.
I knew you'd see things my way.
Whoa.
Ever thought this day would come? Me and you, peace and quiet. Bees buzzing, birds chirping.
I almost regret delaying so long before coming to you. I was quite the silly goose.
You have doubts? Though I imagine it might have been hard coming after me. Always were proud as a peacock.
Please, Geralt. I'm not like other sorceresses to feel that following someone means my wings have been clipped.
Ooh, watch what you say about your colleagues. Remember, it's an ill bird that fouls its own nest.
Well said, Witcher. You're not only handsome, but wise, too. I feel a bit like the cat that got the canary.
Yeah, and I'm... Damn it, you win. This time.
Ha!
How'd that start, anyway? Our duels and wordplay.
Forgotten? It was at a vernissage in Banard. You started it to keep from going mad with boredom. I remember finding your sense of humor both groan-worthy and somehow endearing.
He's a dad joke guy.
Never change, Geralt. I beg you.
So, talk again later?
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
Well, that's a nice ending. Geralt's babe arrives here at Corvo Bianco and sits down at the chaise longue and commands him to deliver her cold drinks. All right, bedside table, right? That was one thing Regis said. He left us something at a bedside table. Sorry, Major Domo. You just gotta know Yennefer. She's like that sometimes. Don't take it personally, okay?
Sir, we received a shipment of wine from the Bellegarde vineyard, I believe, with kind regards from Madame Matilda and Monsieur Liam. I had the barrels unloaded and stored in the cellar to the right of the entrance.
Thanks. Take a look when I have a moment.
Free booze.
Splendid. I was told to expect a subsequent delivery 5 days hence.
Thanks. Gotta get back to my business now. See you soon.
All right, the bedchamber is here. Regis, what did you leave me? Bedside table. Ooh. Loot! Muta generator. Letter from Regis. Dear Geralt, if you're reading these words, it means I am already far beyond the borders of Toussaint, and you have found my Muta generator. Of course, you may dub this instrument however you like, perhaps something more fitting to your taste or better reflecting its function, for I have no doubt your knowledge on the subject of mutagens is far more profound and thorough than mine. I have been working on this device in my spare time, but now it is finished and I am convinced as an inventor can be before his invention has been used as intended, of the usefulness of this apparatus. I love his dry humor. You are surely wondering what function it is meant to serve. As the name indicates, the Muta generator generates mutagens. What? It operates by absorbing electromechanical energy waves from bodies, in this case, the bodies of the monsters and evildoers you kill, and when it has absorbed enough, so as to be charged a critical amount, the mutagenerator changes the stored energy into a greater mutagen. Hey! Which I suspect you will make good use of. As you surely understand, I am an amateur engineer, which is why you must forgive the lack of an ability for you to direct this operation. Oh, it's random. Which mutagen emerges as a result is determined at random, meaning chance will decide if it is green, red, or blue. Chance, yet I have noted the colors tend to alternate by and large. I trust you shall find my gift useful. Your dearly devoted friend, Emil Regis Rolik Turzioff Godfroy. P.S. You might be wondering why I decided to toss the mutagenerator into your home instead of simply handing it to you in person. Well, you must know I did it out of modesty. Believe it or not. Take care, Geralt. And may my gift serve you well. Leave it to Regis. So bashful. Okay, cool. So I'm presuming we don't actually find it in our inventory, that it just creates mutagens on the fly. No, there it is. the Muta generator. Oh. Cool. Okay, wine in the basement. Oh, that's right. Marlene is here cooking. How do we get to the basement again? That's the front door, right? Oh, I remember. Here's my alchemy spot. Is this also where I store my alcohol? Yeah. Oh, yeah. White wolf! Hey, there it is, the white wolf! Yeah. White wolf. 50 vitality regeneration, 50 regeneration during combat, 5-second event effect duration. Food regenerates vitality. Yes, please. Oh, yeah. Ooh. That's a good brew. What was that? Oh, a body. I forgot to loot it last time I was here. Oh, crap. How did he get drunk so quick? It was one bottle of wine, Geralt. Okay. Melina Richards says, every time I take my dog to the park, the ducks try to bite him. That's what I get for buying a purebred dog. Oh, that's great. Thank you, Melina. And then Merlin the Magician says, Ursine armor? I don't know. I think we're running out of time to gather all the armors in the game. Rosebud says, 2 streams in a row. This is the best weekend ever. And it hasn't even started. It's still Friday. Right. Well, let's do a hard save. And then let's load the game just before we made our choice. I believe it was here. Or was it here? Here? Okay, that's outside a door. We needed to go to the guy in the graveyard, right? The ancient vampire. That was the other way to solve this. I think it was this one. No Name says, question for you. When do you think you'll get Scotch and Smoke Rings back to its regular schedule? Well, oh wait, no, it's not here. This is back with Syanna's cell. Oh, so it's way back. I need to go... Oh, yeah, I need to go way back. Night of the Long Fangs. I think that's it. Or was it Blood Simple? Let's try Blood Simple, and then if that's not it, we'll do Night of the Long Fangs. The answer to that question is probably not until the beginning of next year, if I'm perfectly honest. It's going to have to line up with my nanny's schedule, and because she takes classes in the evenings, and she's got classes going until the end of next year. That's why I don't have any help on Thursday nights. Meet Regis at the docks. Okay. I think this is it.
You've met with Oriana?
Not well.
Oh.
No, she did.
Oh, I admit I'd...
Rather not talk.
I see.
Yeah.
For the sake of you...
Oh, please.
To meet the unseen...
The Unseen Elder. That's the guy we want to meet. Last time I said, fine, let's go find Syanna. And we explored that ending. Now let's go meet the Unseen Elder.
I'm a witcher, Regis. I don't cut deals with monsters. I cut monsters down. And I don't give a damn about the risks.
Well, I understand. I'll not mention it again.
Thanks. Time we were on our way. Listen, I need to sail there. Coming with? Or would you rather float over as a puff of fog?
I'd not be able to talk as a puff. And, as you know, talking is something I very much like to do.
At length and in detail.
Yes, he does.
Let's go.
I love Regis. He's like one of the best characters in this entire game. Oh, please tell me we have an at-sea cutscene with him talking. Yes!
Know much about this unseen elder?
Only that he takes unkindly to guests, especially the unannounced.
Oh, joy. Got a plan? Some idea how to appease him?
The custom when meeting an unseen elder is to bestow upon him a stone symbolizing peace. Yet this type of stone occurs only in Heartland.
Take it you're fresh out.
Alas, just so. Thus, I fear we must rely on my personal charm.
Where'd the unseen's hatred of social calls come from? Folk forget to wipe their boots. You get sick of sweeping up all the time?
It's somewhat more complex.
Tell me slowly. Don't use complicated words and I might just understand.
I don't doubt your intelligence, but, well, it's just hard to explain to a human. This world is a foreign land to us. Unpleasant, hostile even. The Elder does what he can to isolate, protect himself. And we, as all guests, hinder him in this endeavor. I'll fly ahead. Reconnoiter a bit.
Oh, and he just disappeared. All right. Well, let's make landfall. Well, that looks like a good spot. Hello. We've got a place of power here.
Geralt, over here.
Yeah, give me a second. Regis.
Might I suggest you use Oriana's key?
Place of power. Should draw from it.
Okay, so the staircase would have led right up here. There you are, Regis.
It worked. And a good thing, too. I'd be hard-pressed to see through this gate as a puff of fog.
What's inside? Know what to expect?
Vampires?
Funny.
Well, we have enhanced black blood. We don't need killer whale. Let's see if we got swallow. Where's swallow? What does swallow look like again? Gosh dang it, there it is, right? Yeah, enhanced swallow. Got some dumplings for food. Let's do a vampire oil. Okay. We're good to go. No Name says either they have strong wind or the sailboat is a lie and it actually has a motor. Yeah, that was a pretty strong wind, wasn't it? Whoops. Ooh. Oh, that's a bloody hand. Oh, crap. Do we dive or go up? If we dive, we have to put our fire away. Let's go up.
Whoa, got company.
Wow! Regis! Calm down, buddy. Let me take my sword out first before you destroy everything. What? He's just sitting there nonchalant. Yeah, I killed him. What? Okay. Oh, man, it's gonna be a maze. But that's where we need to go. But what's over here? It's a dead end. I really want to explore this whole maze, though. Okay, so we know that's the way we need to go. Sorry, Regis, you're with a Fallout player, and I'm gonna loot, so deal with it. Ancient coins. Cool. Hen gateth gauntlet. And a hen gateth sword. What have we here? Steel sword. Killing opponents restores vitality. Alright, so it looks like this is armor that's part of a set. Nope. And this should put us out at that flooded pool. But hey, what's that? Oh wait, we've got two paths now. Okay, so that was the path up that we took. So then what's this other path? Sam says, please move the face cam to the bottom right. P.S. I love you. Thank you. Yeah, I moved that for Mass Effect. I forgot to put it back. I'll do that now. Also, a good time for another cigar. So it's just an air pocket. Okay. Well, that means the maze is explored. Let's go the way we know we need to go.
We must be close.
How can you tell?
Listen.
Don't hear a thing. Not one rat, one bat. Dead quiet.
As I said, he despises guests.
He eats rats? Oh. Why is everybody looking up? What's up there? Oh.
Let's try metal.
Hey, buddy.
Sporendi veres nats atranes. Avile cleva Regis etu.
Dettlaff!
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Rather not hurt you.
Ah! I got black blood, though. Well, I had black blood.
No! Wait!
I guess we weren't very tasty. He threw us away. Why did he freeze Regis, though? What lies unseen?
Healing potion. Gotta drink one. Damn it. Lost some gear. Need to find it.
Find a healing potion. Oh, did they strip me of all of my swallow? Yeah, they did! My swallow potions are gone. Crap. Okay. He's still stumbling around. Whoa! Did I get...
That was close. Elder will kill me even if I get out of here. Unless I think of something quick.
Well, goodness gracious. Let's re-equip all our gear. Guess it doesn't matter. Well, that sucks. I had black blood on. It should have had some effect. Quick save.
What the hell? What is this place?
Whoa. Guess we gotta jump down.
No way I can climb up there, unless I could give myself a boost.
Ah. Well, let's be methodical.
Well. Someone was here before me. A waterfall flowing upwards. What's going on here?
Mage's notes. 10 minutes after arrival, the teleportation worked. I managed to get into the caves with most of my equipment. Most importantly, the megascope is in perfect condition, so I should be able to communicate with Banard. I just have to set it up in the right place. 30 minutes after arrival. I have already observed numerous gravitational anomalies, which suggest that Sorrel Degerlund was right. The boundary between spheres really is very thin here. More tests should allow me to determine whether a passage to our world has really opened up 1 hour after arrival. I haven't met any vampires yet, but I can hear their voices. I'm going to explore. I'll have to be careful.
Wonder what happened to him.
I'm sure we'll find out. So a waterfall flowing up. Ooh, hello. What's that?
Footprints. Deep set. A man's.
Oh. That's where we fell down. Where do these footprints go? Pavel says, what the heck? Oxhorn time for Witcher? Even YouTube was so surprised that it didn't send me a notification. It does that sometimes, and I don't know why. Doggone YouTube. That's why you gotta follow me on Twitter. I always update Twitter. Uh-oh. Where does this go? Oh.
Was that? Never seen the likes.
Ooh. Looks like we got ourselves a bestiary entry, if he's never seen the likes. Beasts, vampires. Fledgers, we read that one, didn't we? Protofelder. Never seen a vampire like that in my life. Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. Protofelders are relatives of Fledgers, which came from the world of the higher vampires to our own during the conjunction of the spheres. The members of this species are characterized by their considerable strength and agility, as well as the strange glow they emit, a trait most likely tied to their otherworldly nature. Protofelders have never had significant contact with the outside world, having spent their entire time on our planet in the Unseen Elder's Cave, whose atmosphere is very similar to that of their home world. Sarasti. Oh. Do I still have vampire stuff equipped on this? I think I do. But no, I died. Anything could have happened. There we go. Hen gateth mask and hen gateth trousers. More pieces to the set. Ryan2Gamer says they just released new footage of the next Far Cry 6 game. It looks so cool you can even have your pet alligator. Will you be playing it? I don't know, maybe. I'll definitely take a look. But I think that's it for this little warren. Though according to the map there is a path up there. But I don't think I can get there from here. So back we go. Well, I messed that up pretty bad. Trying to get all fancy.
Megascope. Damaged.
Well, we read in the note that it arrived undamaged. So something clearly happened. Hey. Man, this game is so detailed and so beautiful. Consistently, like every corner is just flush with lore and loot and gorgeousness.
Is Is that stream flowing upwards? Strange. Clearly
Oh.
worth a look.
Looks like we're going to be walking upwards. Whoa. Trippy. He's like, all right now. Can we go back?
I'm upside down. Gravity's flipped, getting pulled up instead of down.
Footprints go here, and then they stop. And there's the rest of the suit. Okay, but what's over here? I don't want to fall. Oh.
Water is flowing over to the other side. No way there to survive. Not a chance.
Ah!
Bastard.
Crap! What happened? He knocked me off, and I fell up. Rosebud says, hope you don't mind if I use this to fall asleep to. I work nights and I'm already up way too late for my sleep schedule. No worries, my friend. I'm just glad you're watching. And then Lumen says, I'll sell my soul to the devil for an Oxhorn and Dark Soul union. Oh, God. I don't know about that. Up we go. Oh, no, we're back here. Can we go up? Doggone it. Wow. Okay, well, don't get knocked down by the vampire creatures. Oh. Okay, up the wall we go. Misty on Facebook says, finally caught a live stream. Hello, Ox. Hey there, Misty. So glad you're here. Oh no, and I can't loot! Oh wait, yeah I can. Okay, so that river goes down there. That's probably a dead end, but I do want to explore it. Oh, we found the body of the mage! Oh no. crumpled letter.
Maybe this'll tell me something.
Jan. Dean Marcellus has made it clear that as a specialist in post-conjunctive species, I am to provide you with all of the help necessary in preparing for the trip you are planning. Maybe I will start with a warning. It's pure madness. Assuming that you survive teleportation, and opening a stable portal several dozen meters above the ground is, as you know, highly risky, you will then be torn to shreds. As much as vampires superiores are actually rational creatures with developed cognitive and analytical functions, other species may be less open to attempts to make contact. If by chance you do live to have an audience with this unseen elder, do the following immediately. Genuflect, say words of greeting in their language, Eklfi, Lotni, Amma, and place on the ground the attached Hockland Argonite crystal as a gift. Then and only then is there the slightest chance that you will be heard. But by the gods, speak quickly and don't waste your words. Hey, we found a stone.
An offering for the unseen. Damn, could use something like that.
Well, he had one. Let's see if we can find it. Kantana. Ooh, and I'm encumbered. What is that? Kantana? Nope. Silver sword. Armor piercing. Cool. Okay, before I go up. Oh, what's that?
Must be the offering for the unseen. Maybe if I give this to the unseen elder, he won't kill me. At least not right away.
Okay, we'll go back in just a minute. Right now I want to see what's over here. Oh, we can't get by. Well, never mind. Quick save. Leap of faith? Or do we just go back? I guess we just go back. We need to somehow get over there. How do we get over there? No! Whoa! Ah! Okay. I think we fell off a waterfall. Right, we gotta get over there. Oh, doggone it, back the way we came. Oh, perfect. Mage's notes. I missed this 2 hours after arrival. Starting the megascope didn't work. I'm probably too far underground to make contact with Banard. Thus, I have to try to communicate with vampires superiores without further consultation. I'd better work fast. Alright, so we've got the stone. Do we put it here? Nope. Maybe it's above us. What? It's up there. There we go.
The rock extends to the side where gravity is reversed. Tip will fly upwards if it breaks off. Just gotta collapse the base.
Whoa!
That should do the trick.
Perfect. Now what? There we go. Ah! All I did is jump there. He's okay.
Worked. Now just need the Elder to discover his talkative side.
Hopefully he'll free Regis. I mean, he did kind of bite us in the neck already. I'm kind of bummed about that. I really don't like him after that. Should we take some black blood? Have we already taken black blood? Alright, I've got black blood on me now, just in case. Sleepy time for Regis.
Etzelthi, laut Niyama.
You live.
Barely. You're not attacking. That mean you'll hear me out?
Perhaps. Speak.
I mean, all of the lore that we've read so far has said that we don't want to waste his time. And yet I can always reload a save. I'm kind of curious as to what he's going to say. So let's try it.
Cave I came out of? What was that place?
There lies the gate between this world and ours. It is closed, but it shall open once more. In 100 of your years. 200. 3. Soon. Now speak. Don't ask, or I will kill you.
Right. Okay. We'll just say I'm here about Dettlaff, though I'm really curious as to what he did to Regis. Don't waste words! Alright, fine.
Hear about Dettlaff. He's
I know who he is. What of him?
He's sicked a swarm of lesser vampires on the city. I have to stop him.
But I do not.
Does he care about innocence? No. Does Dettlaff really spell trouble for him? No. Help me and I'll return the favor. Yes.
Help me, and I'll return the favor.
You help me? How?
Depends on you. I'm not just some human.
You are no one. I ask for the last time. Why should I care about Dettlaff? Why should I help you?
Okay. I really don't think he cares about innocence. Does Dettlaff really spell trouble for him? I don't think so. But it's more likely than that he cares about innocence. So
Sooner or later, Dettlaff will bring trouble. Serious trouble.
How?
As Kagmar brought trouble before. Folk will take him down, eventually. Might need a year, or two, or a decade, but they'll find a way. And then they'll go after other vampires. And eventually, they'll find you.
And I should fear
Death? No. But that'll be the end of your peace, your quiet. Knights errant, mages, they'll come here day in, day out. One already managed to teleport here. Others will follow, you can be sure. You'll kill them, naturally. So they'll flood these caves, or collapse them with explosives, destroying the gate you guard beyond repair.
No. This place must be secure. The gate.
clever, Geralt. I really wanted to know what he did to Regis, though. I bet Regis feels really humbled right now.
What is your plan?
No Name says, good lord, get that thing a manicure. Yeah, he's having a bad nail day. Imagine how many microbes are living under his nails. Ugh. Well, let's see. What Dettlaff did to the city is unforgivable. No amount of rejection by a woman can justify him murdering so many innocent people in the city. He needs to meet justice. Is that justice death? Maybe. Let's see if we can do it without his death, though. For the moment.
Dettlaff. We have to convince him to spare the city.
Will he?
Probably not. Yet we must try nonetheless.
If there is a fight, if you help kill him,
I will be anathema. This I know. And still, I ask you to summon Dettlaff.
where?
Tesham, Mutna.
Go. Once I sense you there, I will summon Dettlaff.
I thank you.
Leave me.
Well, at least now we get a little chat. How did that happen? Trippy. That's a really cool shot right there. Hey!
That went better than I expected it would.
Did it? Did it? 'Cause I almost died and you got frozen.
Think that went better than... You kidding? I'd have been dead on the spot if not for my slowed metabolism.
And yet you survived, though you are risking your life. The question is, why? This contract, it goes well beyond what witches customarily handle. I cannot abandon the matter, for Dettlaff and I are bound by blood, but you could simply walk away. So why, my friend? Why stay and risk your hide?
Dunno. For the reward. That's what a true witcher would say. But Regis and I, we're buds now. We're pals. We'll say, well, you know it's for you, Regis.
For you. You're in a heap of trouble, Regis. Trouble Dettlaff brought on. Seen you die once already. That one time was enough.
I'm not certain I know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm a witcher, I get it.
I'm grateful, Geralt.
All your unseen that... welcoming.
No, they vary. Some are conceited, others imperious, but most can be reasoned with. But him... It was clear each word was a great effort. Interacting with others, it seems, it causes him physical pain.
Never entered my mind that the conjunction of the spheres was also a cataclysm for you, for...
Monsters? No euphemism required, you needn't seek one. I dare say it was worse for us. You arrived by the thousands, we were but a handful. Not much choice, assimilate with you, or shut ourselves off from the world, like him.
Cave I was tossed into. That where the gate between worlds is?
In a sense, yes. Just slammed shut, sealed tight.
Think it'll ever open again? Think you'll be able to go home?
I sincerely doubt it. And I think, in truth, the Elder knows that as well.
So why would he stay down there? What's the real reason?
To stay with the gate analogy, no door is ever completely impermeable. Smells come through, for instance. And when the wind rises, some dust might be blown through the cracks. A palpable trace of things on the other side. It's not much, but it is something.
And you? How do you feel now, where you are?
Geralt, imagine the least comfortable situation you could ever find yourself in. What would it be? I don't mean a moment of pain with death knocking at your door. Just a circumstance of great unease.
All right. In that case, a court banquet. Gotta show up in hose and a tight doublet. Gotta smile at everyone and engage in vacuous conversation. While Dandelion sings a ballad about me and Yennefer for all to hear.
Very well. Now imagine you're stuck there. Not for an hour, not for an evening, but for all time. And should you fall out of character for but a moment, should you so much as scratch yourself where the stitching chafes, all around you will scream, "Monster, monster!" and they'll turn on you and tear you to shreds.
Sounds... tiring. Damn tiring.
I couldn't have put it better myself.
Time to summon Dettlaff.
Yes, high time. Do you wish to go to Tesham, Mutna, right away?
Let's go. Want to get this over with.
Ooh. Well, this appears to be a shorter path to Dettlaff than traipsing through that magical wonderland we went through a couple of live streams ago. Please give me a chance to save before this. If I have to fight him again, oh god. I really don't want to have to fight him again.
Nice place.
Isn't it? Offers a lovely view of the valley. On a clear day, you can see the outlines of Duntine.
Shame the reason why we came here.
Yes, quite the shame.
You angry with me? For not freeing Syanna? For not trying to resolve this peacefully?
A bit. Though, perhaps I was fooling myself. Latching on to the notion because I badly wished to believe there was some way to fix everything. However, matters have simply gone too far. I must come to terms with that.
Regis, let the Unseen Elder know we've arrived. Have him summon Dettlaff.
So crows can get down to the cave?
Hinthial, Jesu, Themias.
He's like, alright, but they'll kill me. Whoa, cool cutscene. Oh! Ooh, I want to loot that chest. Can I loot the chest?
You didn't manage to find me, so you forced a meeting. Why?
You know why.
I've tired of guessing your human thoughts. So articulate them or leave me be.
Is there a way to avoid a fight? I really don't want to fight him again. Ryan2Gamer says, I was just wondering, did you get the magical item from the kid in the magical land? Because if you did, you would get another ending. I did watch my last live streams. You're talking about the ribbon, right? The ribbon on the flint cellar. I did get that. And what's her name? Syanna survived.
I understand your anger, but you need to stop the attacks in the city immediately.
My conditions are clear. I wish to see I wish to see Syanna. Yet she is not here.
You know why. The Duchess would not release her.
So the Duchess must face the consequences.
Dettlaff, please. All this for one woman.
You understand nothing.
Thank you, Regis.
Let us be done with this.
God. Oh, Regis. Quick save. Okay, what did I do to get through it last time? Black blood didn't even help the last time I tried it. I've got enhanced white Rafford's decoction. I believe it was the echidna decoction. Oh, there's the hesitation! Regis! Ah, Regis! He's too human!
You shall have brought out the death! I am disappointed!
You murdered innocents. Don't owe you a damn thing. How long you gonna make me wait?
Here we go.
Acknowledge any gods. Start praying now.
Doggone it. It was the normal difficulty decoction, says Rockland Dev. That's right, that's right. I need to use the normal difficulty decoction. Well, tell you what, I'm going to try one more time on my current difficulty level. And if I die, I'm going to go back down to the other difficulty, okay? Doggone it, I hate this battle so much. Ah. Hope you're not taking shots. Echidna, or Echidna.
You shall have brought out the death! I am disappointed!
You murdered innocents. Don't owe you a damn thing. Come on, come closer.
I can't skip this one. Okay. Alex says, don't use decoctions. As your toxicity increases, your toughness decreases. Tawny Owl for your stamina, vampire oil, and a whole lot of Quen. Oh, that's right, Quen. I forgot about Quen. Tawny Owl, vampire, Quen. Thank you, Alex. No Name says, you seem to be having a hard time. Would you like to try assisted mode? Why? Stop. I'm not playing a Capcom game. I don't have to see this, but I'm not playing a Capcom game. Christina says, hi, Ox. I'm currently on my 4th playthrough of Fallout 4, on my way to fight Kellogg. How are you? You look so cute without the hat. Thank you, Christina. Cute was my attempt. My goal in life is to be cute. Glad it's working. Well, congratulations on getting to Kellogg. I hope you have a good battle with it. I really enjoyed putting together my Kellogg lore video. Okay. Here's the doc. Tawny Owl, Vampire Oil, Gwen. Kyle on Facebook says, caught up on Scotch and Smoke Rings this morning. The reason Resident Evil 6 got so much hate was that there's much more action than the games that came before them. Most of the hate comes from Resident Evil purists who wanted more of a horror focus. And then his comment got too long, so it got cut off. But I think he's saying that I would probably still enjoy it. Thank you, Kyle. Well, maybe I'll tackle them in future live streams. President99 says, Oxhorn, just want to see you us drink again. I'm saying, don't take shots. I'm going to die a lot. All right, Tawny Owl, Vampire Oil, Gwen. Tawny Owl was... Oh, God, what one was Tawny Owl? Oh, there's so many doggone potions. What color is Tawny Owl? There, yes. Where did my vampire oil go?
If you acknowledge any gods, start praying now.
Run away! Stop it! No! Brian Sanchez says, I've been replaying Mass Effect to help you, and I'm already on Mass Effect 3, and I'm doing a Paragon-only ending. It's so fun, and you'll love 2 and 3. Thank you, my friend. I'm looking forward to it. This is the worst fight ever. Tawny freaking Owl. Vampire freaking decoction. And maybe we'll try normal difficulty. Story and sword. Story and sword. Oh, my dignity can't take it. I'm going down from blood and broken bones to story and sword. Well, at least it's not just the story. Oh, God. No, one more time. I'm going to try it one more time. On blood and broken bones, dang it. Once more.
You shall have brought out. I am disappointed.
You murdered innocents. You damned thing.
Come on. Any gods, start praying now.
Oh, where'd you go, you bugger? What? I had Quen up! Man. Use Ard when he swoops down on me? Oh. So mad. So mad.
You shall have brought out Butcher.
Rockland F says Euphoria mutation. Damage goes up with toxicity. Yeah, I mean, I could.
I am disappointed.
You murdered innocents. Don't owe you a damn.
Yeah!
Start playing now.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that. I should have known I could do that. Gun it! Yes! You need silver bullets, Ox, says Simon Passant. If only I had them in this game. All right, how do I do the next one again? I gotta kill the hearts.
Think that will stop me. Prepare to die, Witcher!
Damn it. long you gonna make me wait?
Got it! Why am I locked on again? Yes! Finish! So it looks like there's no way to keep Dettlaff alive, no matter which way we choose. Sword and story, my butt. Do your thing, Regis. Poor guy.
Leave him to me. Be gone.
I can't let...
I insist.
Oh, Regis. This is the rest of your life, man. Brutal. Poor Regis. Cleansed and Fire says there's one more ending after this one. It just requires you to not ever talk to the Flint salesman. It's a very different ending. What?
My, what a smashing ensemble. You wear it well.
Shut up. I look like a twit.
The caftan is sewn of the best fabrics available, and according to the best tailoring practices. But one must have a modicum of taste to appreciate this. Even the most exquisite robes cover only deficiencies in beauty, never in refinement.
Brandon says you bring him Syanna without the ribbon, then just let Dettlaff go. Oh! That's how we can live? I see.
Usually wear something different, better suited to my trade. Got nothing against this particular outfit, though. Just don't exactly feel comfortable in it. And I despise formal occasions.
Nothing one can't get accustomed to. Now, be so kind as to stand still. All that being as it may, Toussaint's highest honor, the Order of Vitis Vinifera, demands appropriate attire. The Duchess cannot be expected to drape the medal on a suit of armor caked in mud. Palace protocol places enormous emphasis on form, virtuous tradition, etiquette.
Huh. A tradition which values appearances ahead of all else. Which calls for lordly, glistening triviality, and misplaced generosity.
Well, we've we've gone through all this dialogue already, so let's take the shortcut.
Ceremonies, medals honoring virtues, just keeps coming up.
I've had no reprieve either, and I keep thinking of the last great virtue, compassion. It's the one piece of the puzzle that never seemed to fit.
Mean you suddenly believe the 5 virtues theory, after all we've revealed?
It's not a question of belief, superstition, or old wives' tales. It's a conclusion derived through exercising pure logic. Syanna planned everything in advance. Had we not stopped her, surely there'd have been a 5th victim. One the gossips would have associated with a lack of compassion.
Her plans don't matter now. Can't act on them. Ask the messenger who delivered my invitation to the ceremony. Syanna's in the palace. Courtiers pressured the Duchess to lock her in a tower.
Do you care not a whit who else was in her black book? We've some time before the ceremony. We could still chat with that boot-cleaning urchin. He was the one to pass the victims' names to Dettlaff. Perhaps we missed something.
Regis, Bootblack didn't say anything about making deliveries when we talked to him. How do you know he handled the letters?
While you basked in glory and tried on new formal wear, I conducted a little investigation of my own. You'd be very proud to see how I conducted myself. I began by concocting an ample supply of boot wash for our enterprising young friend. I'd observed that among street folk, amidst their society as a whole, reciprocity takes precedence over all other codes, and thus no good deed goes unrewarded. Of course, the same holds true for malicious or destructive deeds.
The letters, what's the connection?
When the bootblack arrived to collect his bucketful, he hinted he knew more. Simply put, we'd failed to ask the proper questions when we chatted earlier. It took a bit more tongue-loosening, but ultimately he spoke. He admitted he'd handed Dettlaff the letters. He knew this information was valuable to me. In providing it, he was simply repaying me.
Rockland F says 4 possible endings, I think. This would be number 2. Nitaku Dragon Soul says, you can keep Dettlaff alive. It requires bringing Sylvia to him without giving her the ribbon, and you have to let Dettlaff kill her. I see. Thanks, everybody. Everyone is saying, well, not everyone, but some people are saying to say no to Regis. The problem is, what I'm thinking is that if we say no to Regis, we don't find out who the 5th victim was, and therefore she's confined in the tower indefinitely, I'm guessing. Whereupon, when we find out who the 5th victim is, she suffers the justice that she needs. So I need that 5th piece of evidence in order to get the ending that I want.
All in all, why not check up on that? We'll go together, assuming we're done here.
I am done, yes. It lies in your hands now to see if you are able to present my handiwork at the ceremony with the dignity it is due. Or if you will first destroy it, crawling about the city's underbelly.
Promise to be careful.
You already know the victim, says Jack. You're right. And I need to know that information in this ending gameplay as well, so that I can...
Oh, it's the swordsman. Good to see you. Here for a spiffing? Dirty boots are a stain on
Need to ask?
Yet again?
Guess they could use...
Then I shall take...
Clean boots, clean souls.
Love this kid. So as I was saying, one of the reasons, so we already got a really happy ending, right? The last time we played through this, we got all the information, we spared Syanna's life, we killed Dettlaff, we made sure that the sisters made up at the end and everyone was happy, you know, flowers and glitter and fireworks, etc. The reason I reloaded this was not just to explore the other ending, but because the ending I wanted was an ending that saw that Dettlaff received justice, and that Syanna received justice. Remember, Dettlaff would not be doing this if not for Syanna. Syanna blackmailed him into doing everything that he did. Therefore, every death that Dettlaff is responsible for, Syanna also is responsible for. She can't just be gotten off scot-free because she's a princess, because she's the sister's, or because she's the Duchess's sister. She needs to find justice. So now we got to figure out what that justice is going to be. We got to uncover all of the evidence. That includes finding out who the fifth victim is. You and I know who that is. Geralt doesn't yet, so we're going to go through this really quickly to find out who the fifth victim is. Then we'll go see what justice we can beat upon Syanna. Rockland F says, oh, I thought your goal was justice against Syanna. Yeah, that is my goal. She planned a fifth murder. It may not have happened, but she still planned it. And had we not intervened, it would have happened. Therefore, she needs to be tried for that, right?
Man in the frock coat.
Why,
If you're about to... How'd you get those
beggars.
beggars?
Why, fuck.
Just
Oh, that's right. I got to do the fist fight again.
You.
Remember anything else?
What? Oh!
Kid might... Remember what they looked like?
Of course. I've a mind like a steel trap, as I said. They were ragged, unshaved. Their clothes were tattered. As to their boots, well, I mentioned that already.
Geralt, allow me to ask a question. But you must focus now and tell us.
Well, at the shelter, most like.
Where's that?
Everyone knows. It's just round the corner. Up those stairs, then right.
Thanks, kid. For your trouble. We must visit the shelter.
Right.
Look around inside.
Okay, so we got to go to the shelter again. Let's change the difficulty back. I got to do the stinking fist fight again, and I'm not going to do it on Story and Sword. I'm going to do it on Blood and Book and Bones. We'll do a hard save.
Ooh la la.
All right, peasant.
You've to move your little camp elsewhere, got it? This is... You? What do you want?
To talk.
Here, that's a waste of breath. We've... Gentlemen, either get out or... Scram!
Decent folk you mention. Mean yourselves.
Why? Do you doubt it?
Hell yes.
Hear that, Artois?
Here we go.
He poking insults us. On our own turf.
We should step aside, good fellow. My friend is perfectly capable of settling this unfortunate dispute on his own.
Crap.
Were only my spirit this wilderness, my flesh is weak.
Grey-haired puppy knobber. Yeah.
Come now, Twitcher. Try me.
God.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
I'll break your guts around your spine.
One down. Come here, you. Finally.
All right. I can take a hint. Come, time to go.
I thank you so much for your aid. I tried to reason with them, but they'd have beat me blue had you not come along. I'm grateful. immensely.
What did they want from you?
They are neighbors. Wish me to take my folk, the shelter, elsewhere. They dislike that I help the beggars. I do not oppose going elsewhere, were we to have somewhere to go. But you've come with a problem, have you? My turn to aid you.
Need some information. Looking for a man who might have mentioned the boot black in Rue de Garl.
The boot black? A feisty lad. I know him.
Any of your, wards supposed to meet him recently or soon?
Forgive me. Those I help and I are not... You can quit.
Thanks. We'll wait. Nice of you to let us.
Alright, then we gotta go talk to the beggar with the letter. Ryan2 Gamer says, what do you think of the vampire lady that takes care of the children and also drinks their blood? Do you think she should be allowed to take care of them?
My dears, I've a matter to address before I serve this.
I mean, no, I don't think
These
so.
two gentlemen have some questions of you. Pay attention. Answer in brief. For if you draw it out, your soup will go cold. And we wouldn't want that, would we?
Recently, 4 of you delivered sealed letters to the boot...
Does anyone know what...
Why should I squeal?
You can tell me.
I got one.
I still have my...
So here's one more opportunity to back out before we find out who the 5th victim is, but we need it.
It's a matter of importance to the duchy. Hand it over, or I'll take it from you, plain and simple.
But I was to deliver it first.
You ought to heed.
All right. Take...
There it is.
Damn it.
What is it? Another name, truly?
See for yourself.
Well. I must say, even I did not expect this. This time you will see to our Duchessa. It seems we underestimated Syanna rather grossly.
Judging by this, Dettlaff was literally supposed to tear her heart out.
Yet first you must snap her neck. Puzzling.
I don't remember that part.
Puzzle complete now.
Alas, the matter's ceased to be a tantalizing brain tease and has turned incredibly grave. We've proof of a plot to assassinate Toussaint's ruler. We've proof of a coup d'etat.
Duchess was to be Dettlaff's last victim. Syanna planned it from the start.
Indeed. The logical conclusion, Geralt.
4 seemingly random victims to start. The virtue's their only link.
That's
Enough
why.
to get folk talking about a righteous, vengeful beast. Obscured the victims' links to Syanna, even as she had those she despised killed off one by one, leaving the Duchess for last.
Had she managed to fulfill her plan, none would have questioned the reasons. Most would have thought Anna Henrietta had died for her sins. She was known to show a hard heart on many occasions. Ample proof of a lack of compassion.
Why would Syanna murder her own sister? Out of envy? To take power? From an inborn penchant for evil?
Yes, and yes. All seem likely, and none are mutually exclusive. But if you'd like to know for certain, you could always ask her yourself.
We learned her motives in the last stream. I want all available arrows in my quiver, so we'll go and get her motives again.
Actually, love to learn her motives.
Praiseworthy, I suppose. Sometimes one should stare evil in the face.
Seems a bit strong, no?
She used my friend as her tool for killing. I believe I've every right to condemn her, but I support your lust for the truth. Some philosophers think empirical examination the sole path to knowledge. I believe you mentioned the Duchess keeps Syanna locked up.
Courtiers were insisting on a harsher punishment. Much harsher. Think Anna Henrietta had to protect her sister from a lynch mob as much as she wanted to protect her subjects from a criminal. One way or another, she's locked away in a secluded wing of the palace, awaiting trial before a court of law. I'd need to get past some guards to see her. So, meet up once it's over? Assuming you'd rather not see Syanna again.
You assume correctly. I shall await you at Mare la Chaise Longue with a hot mug of mandrake brew to keep me company.
Shorter conversation, that last option.
Long live Duchessa Anna Henrietta.
Ryan2 Gamer says she was the only one taking care of the orphan children, so I don't know if I should spare her or not. I mean, she's sucking their blood. Did she kill any of them? I don't know. I forgot. Did they tell us whether or not she was killing any of them in the plot? It's just so morbid and twisted. Is the only other option that they rot in the streets as orphans and no one will help them? You're telling me in all of Tucson, in all of this city's riches, there is no one but a vampire who literally sucks their blood who's willing to care for them? Or would other people care for them had not this one baroness created the orphanage and sort of taken over that role? If she was gone, would someone else step in? Probably, I'd think.
Ow!
Tesham. Wine. Song.
The guard brings peace to our domains. Flout its writ and rot in chains.
Oh! Oi!
Pyro says you found one dead body that was old. That's right, I remember that now. We did find the remains of one child, and it had bite marks on it. So yeah. That's all the info I need.
Easy. Any takers? Last call, then I head home.
Keep calm. Start no brawls.
Long live Duchess Anna Henrietta! Shaylee gat shone in its eyes your glow, scent marking times like a daisical flow. They ventured beyond walls by vines entwined, into the unknown the poor barber to find.
Les Papillons!
Bidding them farewell, the gravestones musk covered, they strode briskly on by doubts unencumbered. The witch's blade flashed, juices spouted and poured, covering all about in a narcissus gore. No piece of the stylist fell from its bowels. The friseur had been nabbed by aught else most foul. Oh no, foul bandits have bound our stylist in chains. Little do they know they'll be punished in pain. They froze in their fear the knight's henchmen and squires, while his bowels set loose, heavenward spiraled. The witcher cleft him in two lacerated, his neck swing the swine adroitly castrated. With one more caress from the witcher's blade, the knight's guts popped out, his breakfast betrayed. They hobbled apace on his stump arms like crutches, all for the glory
Dark
of
secrets
her
taints even a fairy tale
grace.
that she like Tucson.
Duchess.
Crutches with Duchess? Oh, this guy. Ooh. Love it.
Watch my thumb. Vampires.
Real life. Flesh.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right. I did the exact same thing.
I'm not at all fond of that chain you wear. It clashes horribly with my dress.
But it's my dynastic crest.
I don't like it.
Very well, darling. I shall put it away.
What?
Greetings, Witcher.
You're well? Everything seem in order?
We are, and it is. I thank you again, Geralt.
Noticed any changes? Anything strange on your body? Troubling symptoms?
How shall I put this? I've grown some feathers.
That's right.
Well, down, to be precise.
Whereabouts?
Why mention it? It's such a minor problem.
Personally, I like it.
Match made in heaven.
Well, take care, you two. Lovebirds.
Oh, Geralt. Ugh. Couldn't resist, could he? Love birds. All right, let's do a hard save here.
Halt!
Need to see.
In the matter of?
Want to talk to her?
Want to talk?
Found some info.
Ah,
Promise to be brief.
Now let's see if this conversation goes exactly the same way.
the Witcher will speak with the inmate. You can take a momentary break.
As long as it's truly but a moment. Highly irregular, this.
Hey, Syanna. Sorry to intrude, but I gotta ask you something.
I've nothing to say to you. You're the one who put me in here. Have you forgotten?
Sure, but you are here. So what's the harm in talking? Got something better to do?
What do you want? Be brief.
Alex says Mr. Lovebird was supposed to die in the vampire attack. I think because you spoke to them so late in the game, he survived. Maybe.
This cell. Downright cozy. Second time you've been incarcerated in altogether pleasant conditions. Always seem to land on your feet.
I wouldn't say that. I get no privacy here. But it is clean, because I cleaned it.
They do say cleaning can be relaxing.
It isn't. It's a horrible, thankless task. But I'm not one to leave anything undone. For instance, before I left Nazaire, I also tidied my room. Even made my bed. I knew I'd never return. But I despise leaving unfinished business. Messes. Loose ends.
Dogged determination. Guess that's admirable.
I was praised for it as a little girl. Only for that, in fact.
What about her sister? Is she one more loose end?
Went to a place where Beauclair's beggars congregate. found proof that you'd planned your sister's demise. Anna Henrietta. She was Dettlaff's ultimate target from the start. Your target.
Bravo, Witcher. I congratulate you on your deductive reasoning skills. But what I'd planned has nothing to do with you.
Wrong. Has everything to do with me.
You were hired to kill the beast. Said beast is dead. So go collect your metal and leave me alone. Why must you meddle in everything?
Ooh. We could call her a beast. And part of me wants to. But at this point in the game, Geralt doesn't quite yet understand her motives. So we can have her explain her reasoning. Ultimately, I think her reasoning is lacking, but we can have her explain it altogether.
Just like to know what's going on around me. Can't stand confusion, unexplained situations.
Have you come to ask me what drives me? What my motives are?
Actually came hoping to learn something. It's clear you were out for vengeance. Against those who drove you from the palace? Curse of the Black Sun. That was their reason, right?
It's certainly what they claimed. They said I was dangerous. A mutant. Knights, Crespi, Dulac, Delacroix, and Peyrac Peyran. They got the task of whisking me away, abandoning me outside the duchy's borders.
They were following orders.
So they were, though they did so eagerly. Especially when I tried to flee. Crespi beat me unconscious with a whip. The others stood by and watched. Peyran found ample opportunity to take his frustrations out on me, while Dulac and Delacroix insulted me, mocked me. I swore then I would never forget. I would find them all.
Well, understandable why she would want revenge on them for beating her the way they did. They weren't ordered to do that. But to have them killed and to have everyone in the city slaughtered?
Didn't have it easy, give you that much. Still no excuse for what you did.
I didn't expect you to understand. I need no sympathy. Not from you, not from anyone. I regret nothing. If I could turn back time, I'd not decide otherwise at any juncture. They all deserve to be punished. My sister most of all.
Enough. Your visit's done.
Ah, thank the stars.
That's it? Wow. So because I didn't go into the fairyland with her, I don't get an option to uncover her true motive. Huh. Because that was the same dialogue choice we made last time.
Commander de la Tour would like to see you. Shall we go at once?
Let's go. Want to see him too. Damien.
Geralt, it's about time. Ready for the ceremony?
And, we don't want to tell him. It's something we should tell the Duchess herself, face to face.
All right, we can start.
Very well. But you must behave. Less like a hired thug, and more like a man deserving of the Duchy's highest honor. In fact, you'd do best to maintain a dignified silence throughout.
Let's begin the ceremony. Come with me. The Duchess awaits. In the Guild's name, I beg your assistance. Yes.
Thank you. Your Grace, Geralt of Rivia has arrived.
My dear subjects, we come now to our next point of business. Of all the duties which fall upon my shoulders, as the ruler of this dominion, this duty is dearest to my heart. For now, we shall award the Order of Vitis Vinifera, Tucson's highest honor.
Geralt of Rivia, Slayer of the Beast of Beauclair, step forth.
We bestow the distinction upon the Witcher, who saved Beauclair from the terrible beast. Such is our desire. May this symbol serve as a reminder to all that the Witcher shall forever remain a friend of Beauclair. In more familiar terms now, I thank you immensely, Geralt. Damien has your reward for you. After all, it was but a contract.
Thank you.
I have a small surprise for you, in addition. I give you more than a dozen barrels of Son Real, a wine normally reserved for the ducal table. The gustatory experience of a lifetime awaits. Are you content?
Now we can tell her.
I am, and truly grateful, Your Grace. Sadly, I'm afraid I have to sour the mood. It's Syanna. She plotted to have you killed, Duchess. Planned to use Dettlaff. You were to be the beast's fifth victim.
This cannot be true. You're mistaken. You must be.
I have proof.
I do not believe it. In a moment I shall speak to Syanna. Will you assist me? You returned my sister to me, yet what you tell me now I find devastating. I've come to doubt that I can judge her fairly. I'd far prefer to learn you're mistaken, Geralt.
I'm not. In fact, I'd recommend you be particularly careful around her.
You exaggerate, Witcher. She is my sister. I know well how to speak to her.
If my presence will help in any manner, of course I'll stay.
We shall now question a person implicated in the murders which recently ravaged our fair city of Beauclair. Captain de la Tour, show Sylvia Anna in.
All right, let's see what options we have to get justice for the dead of Beauclair.
The Witcher will take part in our talk.
Ha! We did that last time.
I'm not a prisoner. Free to do as I choose.
Ooh, rub some salt in there, Geralt.
You have committed crimes. Grave crimes. Yet you are my sister. And my heart does not allow me to treat you as a common criminal. Nor does it let me believe you sought my demise. My heart yearns to know you were swayed by the monster Dettlaff. You yourself would never stoop so low.
Ooh, well.
Thus I have asked Geralt to advise me, as one impartial. I shall now hear what he has to say.
Well, these are two really interesting options. Syanna should be punished like any criminal. I mean, she should be punished for what she did. But she isn't just any criminal. She's an heir. She's the sister. What she did is even more notorious. I mean, had it been any other criminal that wanted to kill the Duchess, that would be one thing. But for her own sister, that adds another layer on top of it. So we'll choose the good of the duchy is what matters most. And what would be for the good of the duchy? Well, probably her execution, eternal imprisonment. One of those, I guess.
Your Grace, as head of state, you should look first and foremost after your dominion. Syanna's actions, what drove them, be damned. She's a threat to your subjects.
Oh.
You are correct. They are what matters. I must not forget this. Syanna, you shall be tried and given a fitting punishment. Yet we shall never cease to be family. As Duchess, I shall have to judge you. But as your sister, I shall never stop loving you.
Good words, as it should be. Oh, now she wants a hug?
Will you forgive me?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang tight. The Duchess wanted her to come by and give her a hug. That's a yes? Forgiveness?
I shall never forgive you.
What? What? No! That's not the ending I wanted! Oh no! Holy cow! What the heck? Oh, man! Golly! Dang it! And here I thought I was going through all this effort to get the right ending. Shoot! Whoops, Ox, says Slatty Bardfast. Yeah, that's a big whoops from me. Well, crap.
Need some flowers, a wreath, or...
I've none. Sold everything. I was just on my way out. No sense hanging about with nothing to do. Should come as no shock, sir. Had the funeral, folk took it all. Men, women, children, all wished to lay a bouquet on the Duchess's grave. Windflowers, peonies, gladioli. But she liked common roses best. I know. Her ladies-in-waiting would come here at times. I'd choose the loveliest blooms for her. Fragrant, big petals, the kind that last a long time. I've still not come to terms with it. To be killed by her own sister. How could it happen?
Rockland F says you get your target this way, but Anna's unjust favoritism and blind trust seal her fate. Try Fable's land, but no ribbon path? Is there a save file? I don't know if there is or not. I mean, you're right. It was her favoritism towards her sister that led her to that point. I mean, I can hardly blame her. They're sisters. But like Regis before her, her compassion towards her sister led to giving her sister an advantage that she used to kill her. I mean, when that happened, she says, well, I'm going to give justice. That's important. But we're still sisters. I love you. Then she wants to come in for a hug? I'm like, what? No. This isn't the right time for that. Alt Grendel says, wrong again. Thank you, Alt Grendel. And Brett Bus says, no matter on this path, if you don't discuss forgiveness with Serena, she will kill the Duchess. Because the Duchess will want to make up with her sister. So there's no way I can avoid it, aside from going down the Fantasyland path and just not getting the ribbon? Is that the only way? That's the only way. Because if I don't get the ribbon, then Dettlaff kills Serena. And I suppose in some way that's some form of justice. That's the only way. This pisses me off so much. I mean, this is true. Anna Henrietta was too trusting towards her sister. I wouldn't necessarily call that a character defect, though. Who can blame her? They were sisters.
Anna Henrietta wanted to believe there was still hope for Syanna, that she'd show remorse. She reached a hand out to her. Too soon. Too trusting.
Oh, I know you. You're that witcher from the north. The one that saved us from the beast.
Mm-hmm. Could say that.
Whoa!
Wait here. Take these.
Oh.
Thought you were out of flowers.
I put a bouquet aside. I was to take it to her myself. But you have it. I know you held the Duchess dear.
How much do I owe you?
Not a copper. Keep your coin and raise a toast in her memory tonight.
Do just that. Farewell.
Oh, it's just tragic. Place a flower on Anna Henrietta's grave. Oh, they're just gonna rub the salt.
Use the gold to show your face, or brute!
You bumped into me!
Witcher.
Oh, this is just salt in the wound. Everybody crying because of my choices.
To come off reputation precedes you, Geralt.
Was it not you who won the tourney, Sir Greylock?
This DLC is brutal, man. Great storytelling, but brutal.
Mom, where are ya?
No two ways about it.
A witcher?
Men and dogs are not to be trusted.
Did you see them?
Buried the murderous
vampires.
lass in one crypt with the Duchess. It's not decent.
Matter or no, she was the Duchess's sister, shared her blood. She should lie with her kin.
Oh, really? This is the crypt where they put her? We had that one quest here.
Witcher, I was certain you'd departed.
Couldn't. Anna Henrietta was...
Wondrous. Beautiful. Good. The best ruler one could hope to have. Yet I let her down.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one expected Syanna to do that, persist to the end. And none of us did anything to stop her. 'Cause there was nothing we could do.
I suppose you are right. But when someone so beloved dies, one cannot help but search one's soul for blame. And even the hardiest knights grow faint-hearted then.
Come to pay my respects. Bid the Duchess farewell.
White roses. They were her favorite. Go inside then. She lies in the ducal crypt. In one room with her murderer. Despite my protests.
What? Who decided that?
The Regent's Council. A pack of old men who've statutes and codices for hearts. Ducal blood flowed in Syanna's veins, and she was never legally disinherited. So they ruled she should lie alongside Henrietta.
Will we get to talk with their ghosts? Because this was a really awful murder. Usually that sort of thing leaves ghosts wandering around here in the afterlife. Shard says, the no-ribbon ending is a unique ending for Geralt. Sadly, I don't think I have it in me to go through all of this again to explore another ending. If it was like an option right at the end, I'd go through all the endings. But it's not. It's like midway through the last ending. Place flowers on both graves? No. We're placing flowers on Anna Henrietta's grave.
I regret it ended this way, that I failed to prevent it. Hope you can forgive me. Rest in peace.
Oh, Regis. Regis, I made a big mistake.
Stylish crypt, quite subdued. Yes, this is the kind of eternal resting place I dream of.
Moments like this, I never know if you're joking or serious.
Serious, Geralt, serious. It's remarkably peaceful, subtly charming to the hilt. A perfect match for the Duchess's dignity. Ah, you humans, you'll never cease to amaze me. To feel despair in the face of natural processes to which you are predestined.
Shut up, Regis!
I've come to take you from this place, my friend. Dare say you deserve a speck of respite after the mad whirl of the last few days.
Yeah. Fade to black. Ryan2 Gamer says, after fully upgrading your vineyard, your loved ones will come to see you. Have you gotten to that
All
part
those
yet?
deaths I failed to prevent.
I have.
Feel pretty awful right about now. Can't help thinking I could have done more. Now Toussaint's left without a ruler, or more accurately, chaos rules here. Hand in hand with despair. Duchess won over people's hearts. All Beauclair now weeps for her.
A mass outburst of emotion. Well, it seems her subjects have adopted some of their recent ruler's traits.
Why the sarcasm? Thought you liked Anna Henrietta.
I did. And I do truly rue her passing.
Me too.
Then let us drink.
Brett Buzz says, just look up the ending on YouTube. I could. I'm not going to broadcast that, though. Maybe we can all do that on our own time afterwards. Cleansed in Fire says, to be fair, the no ribbon ending is only the same up until you exit the book. After that, it's 100% different. Well, I don't have time to go explore that right now.
Always seemed to me you were a very complicated creature by nature. Not one to resort to such simple methods like drinking your worries away.
There exist worries for which they're quite simply, it's no other medicine.
Whatever you say about Syanna, you gotta admit, she was unbending.
That she was. I do admit it. Though, in her case, it would have been better if she had been a tad more, philosophical, pausing from time to time to reflect on the propriety of her actions.
True.
How do you find my personal brew? Not too strong?
Just right.
Credit the local mandrake of the Alrauna diabolus variety for that. The tubers which grow in this area's volcanic soil have an altogether unique flavor profile and display a remarkably uncommon dark brown tint.
Fascinating. All I can say is this batch turned out excellent.
Indeed.
It might be wise to stockpile some roots for the future. Would you care to accompany me?
That's right, we got to do this again. Rockland says, the no ribbon path has plentiful cutscene content. Sometimes there's a hidden gem of a quick save file. If not, yeah, oh well. I mean, do you all want me to keep on playing and do this other no ribbon path? I don't even know if I have time. Yeah, we're already 2 hours and 40 minutes into this broadcast, and we're still exploring this final ending. I don't think I have time to cover another ending in this broadcast. It would require another broadcast of The Witcher 3, but I think I'm going to end The Witcher 3 with this stream, and we can put another game in that time slot.
If you think it's a good idea, let's go. But I think you might be forgetting one thing. Fresh mandrake root of this variety is highly toxic, even to a witcher.
Ah, not a problem. I never forget matters of safety and hygiene in alchemy. Here, gloves and a mask. Don them, and you shall be in no danger.
Thanks. Right then, let's go.
And I'll remember to put them on this time. Gloves and a mask. Where are the gloves and the mask? Here we go. Here we go.
This moonlight makes me oh so dreamy.
Penny
Good
for
luck,
your
Geralt.
thoughts. Let me guess. Succubus twins?
No, I was thinking about, how anything can look interesting when properly lit.
Even an old necrophage corpse?
You've not an ounce of refinement in you, have you?
Okay, where are they? Yeah. And I'm not getting poisoned this time. All right.
Now, where'd that bloodsucker go? Won't be easy to track down. He's a vampire, after all. Regis! Damn it, where'd you go? Regis!
I did what I had to do!
Those Bruxay, they called you a traitor.
Alas, we've a very simple code of honor, we vampires. So simple you might call it trivial. Either one is with us, unconditionally, regardless of the circumstances, or...
Won't let it go, will they?
They will not. Fortunately, we've another rule, an unwritten one, and just as trivial as the first. It is neatly summarized in the saying, out of sight, out of mind. That is why I must leave Toussaint. For a vastly long time, most like.
Yeah, I get it.
Let us make for my camp. I've an overwhelming desire to have another drink.
Joe Googe says the Witcher 3 streams are finally done. Never thought I'd see the day. Well done, Ox. It's been one hell of a year. Thank you, Joe.
Supreme bouquet. Firm, defined beginning. Then develops gently, rising to a startling finish. Don't you think?
Not much of a connoisseur.
Then it is high time you started your education. After all, the Corvo Bianco vineyard is now yours. By the way, I left a gift for you at your new home. On the nightstand.
Thanks. Mind telling me what it is?
A trifle. That will nonetheless be useful should you need mutagens. Incidentally, have you thought about what you'll do with your prize? Shall you hang your swords over the mantle and take to pruning vines?
Dirty McCormick says, only thing you've missed was the reunion at your house. I mean, I didn't miss that. If you're talking about the reunion with Yennefer, I didn't miss that. In fact, we covered it at the beginning of the stream. Pavel says, your first Witcher stream was on February 6th, 2020, so no anniversary? Was it? Wow. Well, then I started The Witcher before the whole COVID pandemic thing became as big as it ultimately became. Wow, it's odd to think about that.
No, just not the life for me. Sure, might stop by there occasionally, stay the winter, fill up on wine. But I'd rather keep moving. It's not a choice being a Witcher. And once you are one, you're one for life. You can't just step off the path. Besides, plenty of work left for me in the world. Ghouls aren't gonna kill themselves.
Rather droll, isn't it, that each time we meet, something harrowing must happen? I can remember a night, not too far from here if I'm not mistaken. We hid in a cave while a blizzard raged all about. Does that sound at all familiar?
How could it not? We just set off to rescue Ciri from Vilgefortz.
Oh, our encounter with Vilgefortz. That is something I do not remember so fondly. But that first stay in Beauclair, far calmer than this one.
Seemed like a land straight out of a fairy tale back then. Its sole problem, cellars too small to accommodate all that wine.
Appearances, Geralt. Appearances, like Mamoons and Dopplers, deceive. So what did become of Vilgefortz?
Killed him. Sure wasn't easy, though.
Saya Hautula says, here's to all of the Witcher streams. Cheers. Thank you, Saya. And Adam says, I have been watching this series from the start. Glad you enjoyed it. Some quick review. A quick review would be that this is one of the best RPGs I've ever played. Second, maybe to Red Dead. Red Dead 2, which was just, you can't beat Red Dead 2. It's my favorite of all time. Dirty McCormick says, Ox, he's European. He meant June the 2nd, not February 6th. Oh. Oh. Okay, so I started February 6th. No, I started June the 2nd. Okay, so not nearly a year. Got you. Pavel says, no, Ox, I meant June the 2nd. In Europe, we have a day first. Got you. So I haven't been doing it since February. Okay. So almost a year.
I so don't feel like going anywhere. Sit here a while longer?
So we shall, my friend. We have witnessed, and in fact on several occasions incited, many great and weighty events. After all that toil, I believe we deserve a bit of a rest.
That we do.
Looks at the camera. There we go. And the credits.
Actually, I'd love to go home.
Let's see. Does anything change here? I'm not sure. Rockland F says, awesome job, gracious host. Thanks for the journey. Looking forward to many more open world adventures on this channel. So not just 8 out of 10, huh? Nice. Yeah, I'd say it's a good 9 out of 10.
I once had a girl, should I say?
Hold on. Must
who is
Alec?
And
Won't you?
wouldn't
Quite true.
used to bother me all your...
Come out.
Okay, so it's the exact same, it's the exact same dialogue tree.
So, talk again later?
Of course. I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, we're outside now.
Hold on.
And it's the same letter? And the muta generator. All right. So let's do a hard save. I don't have time to go through another ending, but I'm also very dissatisfied with this ending. I wanted justice for Syanna. I didn't want the Duchess to be killed in the process. So I'm going to load the save that I made earlier. And I'll play on from here, because I can't bear the thought that the Duchess was killed by the sister. Syanna might not get justice this way, at least not the way that I would want her to, but at least this way, the Duchess is still alive. Now, we've got a little bit of time left. Instead of...
Liam and Matilda!
Instead of trying to go through another ending, let's try and tackle some of our side quests. Maybe one or two. Knight for hire. Go to the Ducal Camerlengo to learn the details of this contract. Oh yeah, we're doing a contract now. And that puts us not too far afield. Ah, we got to go back to Beauclair. All right. Or Beauclair. Yeah.
Witcher.
Well, oh, my minimap is getting me all confused now. Is it down here? Is it up here? Yeah.
Want to go to the port? Maybe there's some new ships.
One more! And another two! Those vampires were running about town. I almost dumped my gun.
143 carry the two. Greetings, brave hero. I am Raphael de Serman, and I am the Ducal Camerlengo.
I'm Geralt. So what is it you do here?
I pay the knights errant.
For what?
Our knights wander the roads, protecting Tusa from bandits and monsters. It is fitting and just that they be recompensed appropriately for these toils. Note, sir, that should you successfully smash a heads, save a brother knight from peril, or extract a captured merchant from the hands of cutthroats, come see me. You shall be rewarded.
Is that it?
Can't help but be curious. But where do the funds for those payments come from?
The ducal treasury, of course. Her illustrious highness Anna Henrietta assigns great value to bravery and selfless patriotism. It is her standing order that any knight may receive a wage, pardon me, financial compensation for his dedication to defending the duchy's internal security and order.
Wouldn't mind a glance at your books. Ones you're willing to sell, that is.
What have we here? Junk book, parchment. Diagrams, crafting diagrams. Cool. And these are all lore books.
Well, see you later.
Go in peace for a night.
Complete the contracts you took on from the Camerlingo. Holy cow. Did I take on a bunch of contracts? Oh my god. Look at this. I don't have time for this. Jeez. Look at all of these contracts. Oh god. Let's see if we can find one quest that does like a story. Just one story that we can end the broadcast with. The Hunger Game, or A Knight's Tales. A short distance from Castle Ravello, Geralt happened on a notice posted by Jacob, a lumberjack. The logger was in search of someone who had no fear of spells and could thus face a witch. This was the very description of the Witcher, who, no two ways about it, so it was no surprise that our hero took an interest in the notice and decided to visit Jacob. Yeah, let's go fight a witch. That sounds good. Nice, good way to end the broadcast. We got to go back all the way to Castle Ravello Vineyard. All right.
Fiddlesticks, this number.
Start one secondary quest in The Witcher, and what happens? 15 quests appear on my map. Of course, because it's The Witcher.
Two of those purportedly virtuous knights pummeled each other over a dockside.
No shortage of content this game.
About to burst from the surf.
A Knight's Tale is a great one, says Rockland F. Which one did I just track? The one I'm doing. Great. Awesome. Thank you, Rockland. Well, good. We can end the broadcast on a fun side quest, maybe a happier note. A happier note than getting the Duchess killed in our quest for justice. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Oh, I'm trying to get to a fast travel. Oh, there we go. Quintayo says, hi, Oxhorn. I highly recommend Days Gone. It's a great choice for scotch and smoke rings. Thank you, my friend. Maybe we'll do that after the one we're doing now. That's right. I have a horse, don't I?
Mouth's dry as a stockfish.
Go, go.
Gods be bum-poked. You must hang on, milady.
What? That's a big dog.
You, Jacob?
Heel, Moholt. Down. Who asks?
A Witcher. Saw your notice.
Hold up. A Witcher, you say? Like in Luis Herrera's Tales and Fables. Luckier than a green bleeding leprechaun I am. See, not a soul around believes this tree is Daphne, the cursed lady of legend. But you could lift the curse.
Whoa! Ryan2Gamer says, remember how bad Cyberpunk was with the quest, do one quest, get 100 free, lol? I remember.
Bit too old to believe in bedtime stories, aren't you?
Want your chops busted, Witcher? How old I am, that is none of your poking concern.
Fair point. Not my business what you believe either.
Ha! I'm content we see eye to eye.
So what makes you think there's a girl cursed inside the tree?
Well, I came out with my dog, Mohold, to cut her down. Axe in hand, a broad swing I took. The edge burrowed deep in her trunk, and bum botch me if blood didn't spurt forth.
Wow.
My jaw dropped in the dirt. But right then I knew. Every jot of it in the tale of Daphne, Gareth, and the Witch of Lynxcrag.
Don't tell me. From Herrera's Tales and Fables.
You porking bet. Second edition. I meant it in octavo. I know those tales by heart. My nan read them to put me to sleep.
Guess she read it cover to cover, colophon included.
I need more coffee. I'll be right back. I'm just trying to work. You want to say hi to the camera? That's all we're doing. I'm live right now.
Oh, hi.
All right, gotta go. Gotta go. The bus is waiting.
Bye. The bus is waiting. Thank you. Ow!
You okay?
All right. Yes, I'm okay.
All right, don't forget your bag.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye. They just had to come and say hi to everybody. So there you go. That was hi to the chat. Adam says, last stream was a toss a coin to my Witcher. Or last stream to toss a coin to my Witcher. Thank you, Adam, for tossing a coin to your Witcher. Jessica says, he looks like you, Ox. I know. He's a sweetie.
Got me curious, gotta admit. You really think the old tales are true?
Taking the weepy, are you? Do you think me balmy?
No, it's just these are dark, grim times. No room for knights pure of heart or happily ever afters. So I don't often run into folk like you.
Yes, true, the times are crud pie. But I see this as all the more reason to remember the tales. My gran would say, if you know not what to do, think to the chessboard knight and noble Alondra, and the path they would choose. She schooled me so thorough in it, I could not do otherwise, even if I wished to.
X28V says, Ox, you should go bald. Would I be a good bald guy? Maybe. But I don't know if I will. Well, maybe I will. They say baldness skips a generation. both of my grandfathers eventually went bald. My dad was not bald. My mom, of course, is not bald. So looks like I might get bald. Well, if it comes, it comes. I'm not going to fight it.
Let me take a look at the tree.
Careful now.
Swear I hear sobs in the rustling leaves. Actually does bleed. Looks like human blood too. And the bark resembles hypertrophic scars in places. Medallions humming like crazy. Intense magic at work here.
After everything Geralt's seen, he gives this poor lumberjack a hard time about believing in fairy tales. You'd think after all of that he'd be like, yeah, well, in this world, you're probably right.
Blood. Seeped from the direction of the tree, judging by the shape of the stain.
Oh!
Logger was making good time. Strange, though. Willow's isolated. No other trees near it.
And? Did you look at the tree close?
Mm-hmm. Actually does bleed. Pretty incredible. Looks wondrous.
Did I not say so?
My help doesn't come free, you know.
You speak to a lowly woodcutter. No stench of coin about me. Agreed. I will pay as soon as the young mate is free.
What if it's not a young maid? This guy's really convinced that it's a beautiful young maid. And what if it's this old grandma?
Willing to help, but first I gotta figure out where to start.
No need. I know it all. Miss Daphne and Sir Gareth shared a terrible and fearsome love for each other. Yet to prove himself worthy of her hand, Gareth was to face the Witch of Lynx Crag. Before Sir Gareth set off for the hill, Miss Daphne gave him her kerchief, a token of her favor.
Let me guess, he never returned.
He did not. She stood here, day upon day, night upon night, trying to spy him.
Till she sprouted roots and turned into a tree? Wonder why.
I will fecking tell you why. To await the moment when Gareth returns, kerchief in hand. That is the power of love. The power of longing. So you must scale Lynx Crag. Search there for a means to free Daphne. I will give you my book of tales to refer to. And good luck, Witcher.
Tales and fables. Boy, this guy is a romantic guy at heart. Right. Bestiary entry added, Daphne's Wraith. Let's first see this book. Can we examine it? Sir Gareth and Miss Daphne loved each other so much it hurt. To win the approval of his future father-in-law, Gareth had to perform 7 challenges. The 7th was the hardest. Gareth had to go to Lynx Crag, find the witch who lives there, and convince her to lift the drought that plagued the whole land. Everyone, including Daphne, pleaded with Gareth to humble himself before the witch. You see, the witch from Lynx Crag was spiteful and headstrong, even for a witch, and only an act of true humility could break her icy heart. Gareth, however, had no intention of bending his knee before a witch. Instead, he planned to force her to lift the curse. Nobody knows what happened on Lynx Crag, but Gareth never returned to his beloved. Daphne stood on top of the hill and looked for him day and night. Finally, she turned into a tree so that she may live to see the return of her knight. Such was the strength of her longing and the power of her love. Anyone who plunged his axe blade into that tree would see blood run from the wound. Folks started to avoid that place, leaving Daphne in peace to wait for Gareth in time all had forgotten about her. Kami for me and says, I'm up, I'm here, who we tracking? Well, looks like we're gonna go kill a witch. What's this? Letter revealing the 5th victim. Okay, bestiary entry. Not a beast. A cursed one? No. Draconids, elemental hybrids, insectoids, necrophages, ogroids. Relics? Nope. Specters. Daphne's Wraith. Here we go. Vulnerable against Spectre Oil. During his stay in Toussaint, Geralt became involved with a curious case of gynodendrophy, that is to say, a woman who had been turned into a tree. When one cut into the tree's bark, it bled, and when the wind blew through its leaves, one could hear muffled sobs. Geralt investigated the matter and learned the magic, or possibly a curse, was responsible for the transformation, and it surely had something to do with a certain sad episode from the woman's past. The love of Daphne's life, a knight-errant, had gone to the Witch of Lynx Crag and never returned, leaving her to wait for him forever, filled with sadness and longing. Go to Lynx Crag. Okay. Here we go, hold on. Wrong turn.
Not attacking. Doesn't mean it's not a threat, though.
Huh. Looks like there's a cave below me.
A hut. The witches.
Search the hut using your Witcher senses. I can do that.
Hut looks inhabited. No sign of the dweller, though. Guess I'll look around.
On the transmutation of bodies... The transmutation of bodies is one of the most difficult tasks any mage can undertake. Indeed, only the true masters of the art have ever accomplished it, and even they have only perfected one of its forms. This difficulty arises from psychophysical limitations, since a mage can only safely transform into an animal with which he is perfectly attuned. A famous example is that of Ulf Blackbeard, who dwelled for many years in a cave with a bear in order to imbibe the life essence of that animal. Liber Ivonis.
Liber Ivonis. Conclave of Mages banned this tome.
I then came to a place known as the Pnanth Valley, in a world known as Shagai. The mind of a man cannot comprehend this land, where non-geometric space and blasphemous colors fly in the face of everything our eyes are accustomed to. In that instant, in the moment of my arrival, I teetered on the verge of madness. I shouted a noiseless cry, and sweat, bloody sweat. Then, when two suns rose above my head, I fell to my knees and prayed to Zothaqua, not for salvation, but for a quick death. And then they came. Zothaqua? Okay. Is this like starting to get Lovecraftian or something? Rotting flesh, ashes. Formula, gray armor die. Cool. Remarks on the proper administration of yarrow.
Notes on the use of yarrow stems. Interesting.
Yarrow is first and foremost used for medicinal purposes. As mentioned above, when the leaves of this herb are placed against the flesh, they heal all kinds of trauma, wounds, and sores. Brew it, and the resulting tincture treats the common cold, colic, and loss of appetite. Yet, in addition to their healing properties, the branches of the yarrow plant can be used for fortune-telling. This method of divination might seem strange upon first glance, but it is in truth simple and effective. It truly allows one to focus on the query at hand and gain an answer both accurate and satisfying. Hello. Hold on. Hello.
Wormwood, sulfur, wart, scents fresh. Bones ground into dust. Warm. Smells inconclusive. No idea what ingredients are in there.
I love the music right now. Hey, mutagen transmuter. Green to red. I'll take it. Staircase? No.
A wall of spell enhancements. Or trophies. Arrow, broken in half. No doubt to bring bad luck to the archer. Branch of a grapevine. Could be to ensure a good harvest, or a bad one. Doll looks like an accessory for casting curses. Silk kerchief, monogrammed DF. Could use it to break the curse if it's Daphne's.
None but feral cats stray in here most oft, yet it seems I've a guest from afar at that. What do you seek in my home?
I was just looting all your boxes. That's what I do. Oh, hey.
Already found it.
You do not aim to lift the curse from the tree girl, do you?
What if I do?
Then you had best know you waste your time. The old tales? Did your Nan not tell them to you? Even I, the Witch of Link's Crag, would be hard-pressed to overcome the power of love and longing.
The Lady's Knight. You ever make it here?
Sir Gareth. Yes. He came to sway me, but had a quick change of heart. To be precise, it came after the first night we spent together.
Oh!
He stayed a fair while. Then his conscience got the better of him, and he resolved to return to his beloved.
Might have resolved to, but never made it.
A tragic fate befell him along the way.
You have anything to do with this turn of fate?
Of course. Was I to let another woman have a man who belonged to me? I could not abide it.
Well, the myth said to humble ourselves to the witch if we want to get what we want. We can threaten her, lift the curse, or else we can do it ourselves. Or we can humble ourselves and say, just lift the curse, please.
What if I asked you nicely to lift the curse, please?
Gareth met the fate he deserved. And what happened to his wench was not my fault.
All right, so you didn't cast the curse, but could you help lift it?
I probably could. But why ever would I?
Well, wait a minute. She murdered Gareth, right? Just because he loved someone else? That's kind of messed up. I think we need to do something about this witch. But first, let's deal with Daphne. We'll humble ourselves.
I'll humble myself, prostrate myself before you like the Gareth of the Tale did. I beseech you to help me. Lift the curse that imprisoned Daphne in the tree.
When I saw you enter my hut, I thought, now there is a fellow who shall bend his neck for no one. Stand.
Oh, this is humiliating.
None. Not even I can restore to the lass the years she has lost, can erase the suffering she has endured.
Ooh.
We cannot bring her back to life, but I shall tell you how you might let her depart in peace. Yet my aid shall have its price. A lock of your hair.
What?
How can I know you won't use it to cast a spell on me?
I require this. I must, for with it I will cast a spell to conceal me from you for all time, and will use it for nothing else. You will nag me never again, and you've nothing to fear, I assure you. I always keep my word.
The problem is, even if we take her at her word, and she's only going to use our hair to make sure we can never find her again, what if this quest resolves in a way that we don't like? What if she ends up doing something to Daphne? Or we find out more that makes us think that she requires a witcher's justice. If we give her a lock of our hair, we can never mete out that justice. I really don't like the idea of giving a witch a lock of my hair. But I don't know how I would manage to do it on my own.
Not about to trust you with a lock of my hair or anything else. I'll handle the curse myself without your help.
Go right ahead. I wish you luck.
Letting me go, just like that?
I could not have devised a better ending for this little tale. Our visit is done. Adieu. For never shall we meet again.
Crap. I have no idea how to resolve this. Return to the bleeding tree. There's a cave down here. Whoa! Geralt, whoa! Well, we found the cave. Is that it? Hello, what's this? Just another entrance to the cave. So the cave has nothing to do with this quest, does it? Well, despite the fact that we didn't give her our hair, she still says that we'll never see her again. Can that be true? Search the area. Good loot, says Alex. Oh. Hello, what's that? Whoa, what's this now?
A knight's plate armor and some bones. Gareth's remains? These them? Wonder
Yep.
why the armor came apart. Magic? Or he just fall from a height?
Oh, look at that. He fell through that crack. Well, we found Gareth. What can we use his bones to do? See if we can get back up there. Come on, let me up there. Oh, come on. Ah. Can we find the crack where he fell? Alright, so the entrance to the cave is right beneath that. Crack must have been higher. It's hard to see. What's that? There's the crack. That's it. Is that the crack? Maybe. Or maybe he fell from that. She's not in there anymore. Well, we've got some bones. Let's go back to the tree and see if we can do something with them. Maybe with the bones we can at least release her. Oh, almost fell.
Giddy up.
Yes, Roach. We'll go across the bridge. Roach hates bridges.
Oh, Jack, be nimble. Our eyes attack the city. Once again, I've slept through all the fun.
So? You met the witch. You must have. What did you learn?
That witch? She's not near as bad as folks say. Made me bow and scrape, sure. But I know some sorceresses witchier than her.
Joyous bleeding news, but what about Daphne?
I can lift the curse, free her, by performing a ritual, making a sacrifice of her kerchief and Gareth's remains.
There we go.
But we gotta start at the right time. When the hour comes, I'll light 4 fires for the 4 winds, then begin the ritual.
Fires? Then I shall be of use to you after all. Seems you need wood. Much of it.
Chop as much as you can. I'll see to the rest.
Well, at this point, we don't have any evidence that the witch killed Gareth. All we know is that he fell to his death through a crack. Did the witch cause the crack?
Chopped and stacked the wood. What now?
My turn. Gotta light fires and talk to the woman enchanted in the tree. No idea how this'll turn out, so just in case, stand at a distance. And if you see me draw my sword, run.
We're gonna have to fight this, Daphne. Poor girl's on fire.
Look your last to the world's 4 winds. From the south, not a word. From the east, no cry is heard. From the north, silence sighs. From the west, peer hollow eyes. Cease your vigil, dead he lies. Hear me, you who hide beneath this bark. Recall today who you really are. Behold a kerchief, proof of your love for another. Behold, a bone of he to whom you offered your love.
Is that it? And? We gotta fight this spirit?
Gareth, my Gareth, he shall never return.
No, he won't.
Is his love for me gone? Did he stay true?
Ah! Oh no! What do we tell this poor woman? Well, oh, this is awful. Well, we only have the witch's word for it, that Gareth spent a few nights with her. I mean, she deserves the truth. But all it will do is break her heart. She's already dead. But we can't lie to her. We gotta tell her the truth.
Gareth broke his vow, failed to stay faithful.
Man is built of mud and filth, milady, and is like to blunder. We all are.
How cruel is the world to render conferring one's love so hard?
But what would the world be without love?
The time comes that I depart. I've waited too long. I've suffered too much. And now I wish to go.
Farewell, milady.
I thank you, stranger. And you, my knight. I thank you for speaking to me. For standing vigil at my feet.
I did not think it would end this way. I hoped we could revive her. But I guess it was not to be.
The witch lied, says House Mister. Did she? Well, we don't have any evidence that she did.
We did all we could.
You did well. Here, your pay. And the book is yours as well.
Thanks. Take care of yourself.
So long, Witcher. I must think. Put this straight in my head.
There we go. Well, I think that's a fitting end. I'm gonna end here, ladies and gents. We beat the game multiple times over. We beat every DLC and explored as many endings as we had the stamina for. We completed most of the side quests, certainly not all. There is so much more to this game that we have yet to plumb the depths of. But I think it's time that we move on to something else. I don't know what that'll be yet. Maybe we'll come back to The Witcher if I can't come up with anything else. We've got a few more side quests in Red Dead that we never did. We've got a few more side quests in Cyberpunk that we never did. But I do think it's time to move on to something else, and I'll work on figuring out what that is. But I'm going to take the extra time I have today to really put a spit shine of polish on this last Fallout Tactics video that I hope to have published for you by tomorrow. It's going to be on the special encounters of Fallout Tactics, and there are a lot of them. A whopping 30 of them. More than Fallout 1 and Fallout 2 combined. That's a lot to get through, and I'm working on it. I hope to have it for you by tomorrow. So thank you all for coming to this live stream of The Witcher 3, this final live stream of The Witcher 3. I hope to see you Monday for more Mass Effect. That game came out just in the nick of time. Well, the remastered version did. I'm having a blast getting through it, and I hope that you'll stick around with me as we explore the Mass Effect universe. Wormy says, smoke ship to end the tale of Geralt. Okay, here's the smoke ship. And let's see. With that direction, I'll come up with my own ship. It's not a ship. It's a unicorn. It's a white unicorn. A white unicorn under duress. For on this unicorn's back is something happening that he'll never forget. Are you ready? For a smoke unicorn? The first ever. Here we go. Wow! I hope you didn't blink. If you did, you missed it, but for the briefest of moments before your very eyes, painted in smoke by yours truly, was a unicorn. A very uncomfortable unicorn. Not sure how the unicorn got in that position. A unicorn questioning his life choices and what brought him to that moment in time. But a unicorn nonetheless being ridden, in a way, by two very passionate people, shall we say. Thanks again for joining me, everybody. I will see you tomorrow with a new Fallout Tactics video. And Monday, of course, for Mass Effect. And we'll be picking up with Moons of Madness on Thursday for Scotch and Smoke Rings. What time? I don't yet know, but I'll let you know on Twitter. Follow me on Twitter for all updates to my streaming schedule. And of course, as always, thank you so much for watching. And I'll be back with more live streams and more lore videos. Bye-bye now.